everyone, Jason here, and you're listening to an NC Cutting Edge Counseling production. NCCEC is a trauma therapy practice based in North Carolina. Learn more at NCCEC.com. That's NCCEC.com. Content warnings and where to find us will be found in the episode descriptions. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fucking show. Christ.
I might kink shame that one.
Yeah. I would too.
That is appropriate.
That one's allowed.
Fuck yeah, concrete.
Hate that.
I love the way it feels on my teeth.
No, can't. No, hate that. Oh no, I did. That scene will forever live in my head.
Which one?
American History X.
Yeah.
Bite the curb. Yep.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really?
Oh my god, you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's a rough.
It's a rough movie.
It's a
but
rough watch.
You gotta watch it.
It's even more poignant today.
But speaking of rough watches, welcome to What's in the Box.
What's in the box? That was a great segue.
This episode was rough, especially for Zelda. Zelda, Jason, how are you feeling about getting yelled at?
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
This is nothing new now.
Also, Zelda's fine.
Zelda processing emotions.
Kadima really hit some nerves.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Pointedly.
Yeah. But everything else, no, she really doesn't care. She doesn't feel anything for it. Just hitting on Malik and in her mind, blaming her as him being collateral damage.
Oof.
Really got to her. Because she very pointedly was not doing stuff like that in that fight.
Yeah.
So that really got to her. But
Yeah, we got two of the first looks of emotion we've gotten out of Zelda since the under Halverser accident incident.
Since she broke down the first time, really.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already had one mental breakdown.
I know that was intense.
Classic Minty.
Good on you. That was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fully because I didn't want to have, as much as I'm taking things from Mish, I didn't want to
Full stealing.
also
Commit complete theft.
be yelling at Zelda, which is how I
you're
thought
not
that
even
was
a real
going to
character.
be. Yeah, I know. But I didn't want to also be on top of Mish and Kadima
What the fuck?
yelling at Zelda. I didn't want Snyder and Derek yelling at Jason.
Hey, look, I don't take it personal. I know this is my character.
If that is 90% of our recordings anymore, that's just not fun.
Yeah, not fun for it. It's fun for me. I like watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, 90% of our recordings has been me and Snyder yelling at each other.
That's our home game. That's just
I know.
Snyder.
It's a dynamic.
It's a really fun one, though, and we do it so well, honestly.
It's because every single time you refuse to play characters that like my characters. I don't know why.
I don't do it on purpose.
It happens.
I know.
Every time.
I know. It happens a lot, and I don't do it on purpose.
Trying to work out some deep-seated personal issues.
I love Snyder.
Do you guys want the room?
Yeah, we can
You
go.
can clear the table off.
Leave the mics running. This is Bone Cone.
That's no.
No, the bone cone's something different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I truly don't know why or how it happens. It's just how it happens.
There's one character that they didn't dislike each other.
Filthier and Doc.
Filthier and Doc
were best of fucking friends, dude. Yes.
I think it's because we went so far in, we're like, well, we got to see how the other side of things go.
Yeah.
Because also,
And I mean,
what was the monk's name?
Oh, Sarek.
Sarek and Sifis were
Oh,
not.
yeah, they were good too.
Yeah.
And honestly, like Zav and Alistair.
That's just because I don't think Zav has a single thought in his head.
No, he doesn't. He's a
I don't think
boy.
he's capable of not liking people.
And he truly, he likes everybody.
Heart full, head empty.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, some of my other characters do not like your characters.
You never once have been indifferent to each other.
No,
It's
I
either
think Zav is probably the closest.
Zav, no. I think
To indifference.
I think it's more along the lines of indifference is meaner.
It is because like at least when we don't like each other, it's like pointed.
Yeah.
You know, like there's still lots of interaction.
It's always funny how those like table dynamics can just like continue across multiple campaigns.
Yep.
And I think part of it is because we have a very similar mindset when it comes to playing.
Oh, absolutely.
And so like we build these characters in a very similar manner, but very differently as well. And so when they play, it's like it's one of those self-hatred things. It's like Zelda doesn't really like herself all that much, and I think it's projecting onto Mish because
Mish was just here, and now he's casting strays, and he's like, what the hell?
And while like Mish and Zelda are very different, they're also very similar.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Mish is catching strays no more. Now Mish is looking for that smoke.
No.
now.
It started as strays.
Yeah, it started.
And then
Nobody can hate me more than I hate me.
That's my secret, Cap. I always hate me. We also had a nice little sweet moment with Eldon and Craig. Eldon coming down and apologizing. I think that's probably the most sober we've also seen Eldon the whole boat ride.
That was a very sweet moment.
did you go back to drinking afterwards?
No.
No, now it's Zelda's turn.
2 weeks of drunk Zelda. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, no, I liked that moment a lot. It was really fun because Greg was just like, nope, actually, I mean, it was mean. It was out of pocket, but you had a point.
But you were right, though.
You're out of line, but you're right.
Eldon has still got some pretty deep shame about that.
What I liked is that it didn't fix anything. It was just, hey, I'm sorry for this. I accept your apology. I also think I'm just gonna stay with the boat, though.
Yeah,
I'm not cut out for like it wasn't like reverting back to normal. It was the most like real conversation I think we've had in a while on here. Where it's just like, no, that still hurt. That scar is there. It's okay. I forgive you, but I won't forget it.
Yeah.
It's moving forward, but not resolving anything.
Yeah, so, like you said, it's not just like Craig was like, all right, well, I'm back to being me. I'm gonna keep trying to travel with the party. It's like, nope, actually, I've learned a lesson here, and like, yeah, you were kind of a dick, but we'll move past it.
Resolution, but not. Like
A hard reset.
Yeah. We
That's
can't go
good.
back.
No, no, and that's the reality of it.
Yeah, you can't unsay what you said, and he can't just forget.
Can't unfuck that turkey.
Yeah.
Nope, cut his mic.
I hate that analogy, but
That was a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, you're right, very real conversation, because things don't just go away.
Yeah, they're
when
very
you
real
apologize.
conversation about fucking the turkey.
God damn it. No, I was trying to gloss over that.
we're moving past it. We're moving.
Moving forward, never forget.
Twin Towers.
The realness of that analogy just really gets me.
really gets me going. No,
Doesn't get me
Gets the
going.
people going.
like
provocative.
like desecrating a turkey?
Oh my god.
people
Oh my
going.
god. How's Mish feeling?
You did this.
Yeah, you did this.
You desecrated a turkey?
Yes, and.
And I'm
How's
over
Mish
it.
feeling?
No,
Yes,
but.
and now I'm done.
No, but how was Mish feeling?
Oh man, he's not doing good.
Yeah.
Nope.
He started the episode very hurt still, and was upset about it.
As he
And-
has every right to be.
And he was like, walking over to an ice wall, was like, punching that's not going to do anything, and just attempted to just scold. In this, it's a feeble attempt, but it's like, what are you gonna do, man? If you say nothing, it might just continue. If you say something might change. That's what I'm saying. So it's like attempting the conversation angle, but
yeah, she's not really receptive to that right now.
And
You
that,
might be.
That
No.
ending line of just calling her a petulant child out. We were all just over here like,
that was fantastic, man. And
that's what
like,
it feels like you're acting like.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And she kind of is, right? And then there's also that flip side with her response of like, because Misha's been there too, and in a very different way, but acting like a child, and her smirk at that it felt so appropriate. That was a really, really good exchange. I really enjoyed that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but right after the fight, you started going over the new spellbook, right?
I had kind of started going into it a little bit right before. Like that day, I think I had cracked it open. Hadn't gotten very far. Okay. Now that we're in week 3, since I've already been sent the list of spells, I kind of have gotten through the first and second level spells that I am capable of casting. But I can't transfer anything because I don't have the materials.
Yeah, and I
We don't know what they're smuggling. We can always. We can high roll.
Zelda doesn't really ask for things, though.
Yeah, we talked about it in the Lost recording episodes, and I think I've made a decision that I'm gonna let you transcribe the spells just using the time.
Okay.
Mostly because it doesn't really affect like balance, and he can still only prepare so many spells. And
see, okay, I just want to make you aware of this. Because if you make this a precedent, it takes me no time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but
but
that's using your class, but you still the only thing that would affect is you adding rituals to your spell book. Because once you've prepared your spells for the day, you can't prepare those new ones until the next day.
I know.
But you're limited in your total number of preparations.
It gives me more in my arsenal for
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and that's what a wizard should be.
More options, and I'm fine with that. Yeah. Especially in this world where like magic is a resource in and of itself. I feel like it fits
the Rosetta Stone.
I think it fits thematically, and you're still limited to whatever scrolls or spell books I give you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You have that control.
Well, I mean, the best part about getting another spell book is getting more spells at different levels, so you can change the types of damage they are.
Yep.
Because they still need to be of the spell level you cast.
They don't. Remember we talked about this.
It has to be the spell level. It's the last sentence. Read the last sentence, buddy.
We went over this last time.
Yeah, but it's not on record, so now we're going over it.
The last sentence is, the new spell must be of the same level as the spell slot spent.
When you cast a wizard spell with a spell slot, you can temporarily replace its damage type with a type that appears in another spell in your spellbook.
The next sentence on the actual character sheet of the on the orders of scribes is, it must be of the same level as the spell slot.
Very cool. I don't know why it doesn't show it on my character sheet then. That's really important.
But it doesn't matter because you have Rhymes Binding Ice.
Right, for a second level. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
but I was thinking I have all of them because I have Chromatic Orb.
Yeah, otherwise that would be the most.
They should put that on the character sheet. That's really stupid.
Because it's in, you know where it is? In the when you're selecting Arcane Tradition, it's on that side of it.
Yeah, but it has the first sentence,
but not the arguably the most important sentence.
That's really stupid. Okay, I mean that makes more sense. But I was reading it, and I'm like, on my character sheet,
that just means Casey gets to give you more ice spells. As a reward.
I'll give you nothing.
You get nothing as a treat.
As a treat. I can't wait for you to cast Ice Ball, though.
Ice Ball.
Is there any cold third level spells?
But, so what was everyone's favorite moment of the episode? Favorite part of the episode?
Oh, there was so much.
This
is a dense ep.
It was a dense ep.
I really liked training with Mish. That was a blast.
That was really fun to see. And involving Morrow was really fun.
Mm-hmm. Eldon liked
I was confused. Voyeur over there.
There's not a lot of entertainment on the ship.
Yeah.
Entertainment. That's what we're calling it.
For him, yes.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. Yes. Just appreciating.
That was fun. Getting one of the crew members involved with something like I think the Kadima and Mish bond is forming.
Oh man, it's going to hurt. It is.
I don't know
going
what
to hurt.
you're
I
thinking
cannot
that my
wait.
character is.
I believe you are a spy.
Okay.
That's what Snyder believes.
Did I also not get you out of the claws of this shrimp thing? I can
understand
be both.
I know, which is like it's like that's what I'm saying. It's going to be weird and it's going to hurt and it's going to be awesome.
Because like I also have
That is a
job.
Hey,
I have a 9 to 5 that I'm also doing.
My boy's on the clock.
Hey, what's the number one thing you know about me? I enjoy handing people daggers. I love them. I love that. That shit's it's.
And this is such a hard one for me to keep sheath because like I want to tell what it is that I do.
No. It will come up.
Maybe it might come up 20 episodes from now.
It might come up on the boat. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Other favorite moments.
Oh, man, I really liked seeing Zelda re-experience joy.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a fantastic thing to see because it puts hope back in the ability to continue as at least 3 of the 4. I'm super excited for the next coming weeks because a certain plant might be coming
Rosemary.
I think my favorite moment was like feeling like a little bit of closure with Craig.
It's clean too.
Yeah. You're gonna do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing.
This
no hard
didn't work.
feelings. Yeah.
It was nice knowing you. But I'm gonna be a sailor now.
As much as I want to call Casey a coward, but it just makes sense.
It does.
There is no 3rd level cold spell. Sleet Storm does not do cold damage.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good. It gave me a perfect out without just like hand waving it and continuing to forget that he existed.
But it does do bludgeoning.
It still
So
picks
you
you
can do
up.
bludgeoning storm.
That's
bludgeon ball.
Ice
nothing.
lightning. Ice and lightning could be my 2.
Focus up.
Talk about our feelings.
We're talking about feelings.
Sorry.
Here. Save the mechanics for off mic.
Sorry. I apologize.
But it's so fitting that these 2 are the one talking mechanics while we're trying to discuss our feelings.
We used to have a table rule where they had to sit next to each other because they would just talk across everybody, but that didn't work for microphone recording.
Yep.
We're too loud. I'm sorry.
Well, even then, I'd have to cut it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was a very sweet moment, and yeah, gave me the perfect out of Craig. It's like, yep, I can't do anything but continue with you on breaded, but I'm gonna stay on this fucking boat once we get there.
Yeah. Which, honestly, smartest thing Craig's ever done.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm not
Yes.
an adventurer. I am a guy. I am a
Which
person.
is also funny that he's like, I fought a god and a shrimp, so I'm gonna stay on the boat that travels around where the shrimps are.
Yeah. Well, he said he was gonna ask about
it's
it.
not like fully smart.
Yeah, not fully. I mean, he's not the smartest guy, but he's just like, I'm not going to continue throwing myself into danger with you,
Because
fucks.
you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop.
We ain't stopping.
Nope.
Jason's favorite moment of the episode.
I don't know. Well, there were a lot of good moments. I mean, getting yelled at and that interaction was
Love
great.
getting yelled at.
Kadima pushing buttons was great. The magic storm was great. Like, there's just a lot of really, really good moments. It's hard to pick just one, honestly.
Valid.
This is such a juicy app.
Yeah, this was a dense one for sure. That's one thing I really enjoy about this podcast is just like how easy it is to like get into just full like hours of role play and just be like, oh shit, I have to find a place to end this episode
Yeah,
here soon.
exactly.
Well,
And
and ending
speaking
in the
of
middle
it-
of the week is very interesting too.
Yeah, but I mean, and that my favorite part of the episode was Eldon accidentally sending the cryptogram
Oh my gosh.
to Malik. Because for one, it
How do
gave
we
me the
gloss over
perfect-
this?
Yeah,
Well, it's
for
a
one-
great ending.
That's a great ending. Because I was looking for the ending and I had a different ending in mind, but then Eldon did that and I was like, no, that's it. That's the stinger,
How
baby.
How does Eldon and then Haley feel about firsthand talking to Abyssia? Because you're the only one besides Malik that has talked to Abyssia.
It's more like being talked at. But yeah, I mean, he immediately went like invisible. It was terrifying. He was already kind of overwhelmed. yeah, I mean, I think that it just like immediately brought up like all the flashbacks of the fight and seeing Malik go. Yeah, it's just terrifying. Truly.
It also makes so much sense that Abyssia is like, oh, you are having a rough time. You're the one, like, Eldon is arguably the one feeling the most despair out of
Like actively.
everybody. And so Abyssia was like, oh, hello.
What's up?
How are you?
You slid,
Easy in.
you slid into my DMs. What's up?
Hey, you up?
Hey, you up?
Hey,
Hey, you
hey,
down?
hey, you know what? That is within the character limits of a cryptogram. You up?
You up?
You up?
Well, I don't think I don't think that's what was sent to me.
I know.
I don't think he's aware. I don't think I
Yeah.
need to decide because he doesn't know what he sent.
Well, also, like with the way that the magic can be amplified, it could
Yeah.
be an infinite number of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
Eldon,
Schrodinger's characters.
Eldon
And I think
kind
in-
of got confirmation that Malik is not gone.
Not like,
Can't come to the phone right now.
yeah.
Yeah, but like
Beep, beep.
you tried to reach out to Malik and got Abyssia.
You have the opportunity to do the funniest edit. Make it sound like a answering machine.
Oh God.
No. I could.
I could, but no.
You have the skills. You have the power.
I have to already put in horny shrimp noises. Thanks for that, Haley.
I mean, you should just keep like horny sounds.
On the
fair.
Yeah.
Known horny corner.
Yeah, you should have a folder for horny sounds by now. Come
I
on.
don't want to.
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to have a horny folder.
That was a deep cut for like me, where like Brennan was in World Beyond Numbers was talking about how he says shit and doesn't think about how he has how like
he
his
has to play it
editor
off, yeah.
has to go in because it was one thing where he was just like the sound of the shadow of a fire, and his editor was like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?"
And Taylor fucking did it.
And he did it. So step it up, buddy. No.
Oh my god.
That's fine. Their editor gets paid full time to do it.
Yeah.
I work a 9 to 5 or 7 to 5 job, week in, week out.
Yeah. No.
That is kind of his whole job. Not specifically that one podcast.
I'm gonna move that next episode.
Yeah, not specifically that one podcast, but that's his job. Is he's a podcast producer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a fun app, and can't wait to wrap up these last couple weeks of travel and get to Breton.
Yeah. I'm
Let's
excited
go.
to see
I
it.
can't.
we're in week
We have
3.
a week and a half left.
Yeah.
I have some ideas about what's going to happen in the next couple of days, but
Zelda wants to kill her uncle.
I've got some ideas too.
avunculicide.
Fuck you.
Love you, bye.
Check Discord.
Go kill your uncle.